Hey, welcome back to another episode of Two Beers, One Movie. We're going to be discussing, is Gotham any good? Yes, welcome back, and hopefully I can do this under 10 minutes. We're going to be doing a quick little review of Gotham. So I had a second rewatch of Gotham just recently. I watched it when it first came out. I liked it, didn't love it, and I can honestly say, even after a second viewing, I feel the exact same way. I like it, I don't love it. Still has a lot of dumb shit going on. Like Smallville before it. I really liked Smallville. I didn't love Smallville. Had some dumb stuff happening, lots of filler episodes. What Gotham does have has going for it is it's half the time, half the episodes I suppose that is Smallville. It's only 5 seasons, 100 episodes. One thing I have a gripe with, why does each season have to be 22 episodes long? I don't get it. I feel it almost ruins the type of TV shows, but it could be just like, I know they probably want to spread it out a little bit, but why not then 12 to 15 episodes? Like the last season is 12 episodes, and that was probably the worst season, but in terms of just time frame, I thought that was much better. What did I like about Gotham? What I liked about Gotham, the villains. The Riddler, Enigma, Cobblepot, Penguin, they are great characters, great villains that played fantastically in this series as well. They probably lose their way, I think, around the 4th season, really. The first 3 seasons I really enjoyed them. The 4th season they kind of, like, they're teaming up with Jim Gordon. They're kind of getting feelings, and the killing we've seen, especially from Penguin, it's kind of watered down in the last 2 seasons, and that kind of really bothered me a bit. Edward Nygma, especially the first 2 seasons when he's actually a forensic in the GCPD, that was really complex and really good. And then it kind of just, as he gets to the 3rd season and he's becoming the Riddler again, it's really good. Then slowly, as he morphs through the seasons, he's losing his memory, as we know. And then the whole relationship with Lee, like, what the fuck was that? Just some character arcs are really bad, which I'll get to now in a moment. But yeah, the first 3 seasons of Oswald and of Ed are really good. They're really engaging characters. Oswald's character, he's so menacing in the first 2 seasons especially, and he has a proper arc all the way up to there, from Fish Mooney's little gopher boy all the way up to being an actual crime leader. I do feel it kind of turns then, as I mentioned, the 3rd season, but there's like little hints of it there, especially with allowing Tabitha to live. Just some things really didn't sit with me. Who else was great? Obviously, it was really nice to see the young Bruce Wayne, and again, similar up until a certain point. It was great the way they just kind of like put him in the background and he wasn't really focused on for the first maybe 2 seasons, and it does gradually, he then comes into it a little bit more, and I don't think that it's to its benefit, because it does overshadow what is Gotham. And I just didn't like the way he was basically helping the GCPD with Alfred all the time. Although I do really like the kid who plays Bruce, and it is quite, you can feel the emotion. He's kind of like this little twerp at the start, and he's growing into the role. Alfred is great in this as well. You get to see the younger Alfred doing a lot of his martial arts techniques that he probably would have learned when he was in the army, or whatever he was, some sort of merc. Selena Kyle is quite good in it as well. The character herself, who else is quite good? Now, obviously Jim Gordon is good. I like Bullock well. He's kind of the yin to Jim's yang. My favourite part of the whole Gotham season, or the whole Gotham series, is obviously Cameron Monaghan's take on Jerome and Jeremiah Valeska. More so, I think it's Jeremiah Valeska, Jerome, whatever's the first version of the incarnation of Joker. The second one is more of a laid back. He has the hat like the Killing Joke. He does the whole Barbara Gordon walking in and shooting her on Selena, and obviously that's played out there from the Killing Joke. And then his Mr. J from the end of it, as he basically turns into the Joker. He is so good. I think he's really underrated as well. He's not given enough credit just how good he is. He's playing different iterations, and I know I spoke about him previously in Do We Need Another Joker, and I really liked his take on it. Obviously they couldn't call him Joker, but he was so good in it. So good. He had to do it in different variations as well. What I didn't like about the Joker, what I didn't like about Gotham, there's just a lot of dumb shit going on. How many times does the GCPD headquarters station get taken over? How many times do gangsters just literally just come in here, not a fucking problem, big gangs of them, like from gangsters, just like to it just really bugged me. It happened to almost every season. Shootout, Azrael, the Joker, the Maniacs. Just it bothered me. That was really, it was like a flashpoint in every season with the GCPD station was getting taken over. No problem. Another thing that bothered me is like people coming back to life all the time. Fish Mooney. Like, it doesn't matter what happens. Like, someone could die and they're getting brought back. No matter what. It was like the writers didn't know what to do, especially with the likes of Jerome and Jeremiah. It was like, we'll give it a little bit of fan service. And then it's like, oh, they don't actually want to see the rest of the stuff, so maybe we'll bring them back. And then they get Doctor Strange to do that. What they did with Ivy, making her, like, getting her to grow older really quickly was fucking dumb. And obviously, as I mentioned, the love story with Ed and Lee was what? Why the Joker didn't? Oh, not the Joker. Why did Oswald not kill Tabitha? Like, he shoots Butch, and she, like, it just, he's killing people for a lot less through the whole series, and he, like, just let her stew with it. And I just felt like giving her the opportunity for her to come back and him, but I felt that was just dumb as fuck. The Bane, like, that whole thing, like, the whole Bane thing is just whatever. That is just bad. There's lots of bad things that really bugged me throughout the series. One of the worst things I think bugged me, and the same as Smallville. What is the point of Batman after all of this? He basically, as Bruce Wayne is helping, like, he's helping the GCPD. He uses some, like, gadgets at the end of the last season that no one puts two and two together and goes, Bruce Wayne is gone, he's come back, and now there's a Batman just floating about. He's using gadgets similar to Bruce Wayne. It's not Bruce Wayne. No. And then Catwoman, like a girl, Selena, going around with a whip and claws and fucking whatever for all the season. And then she's Catwoman at the end of it. No. That's not Selena. No. And it's just like, what? And then, like, as I mentioned, he fights all of his villains and they get defeated, like, through all the seasons. It's just like Smallville, and it's kind of like after Superman defeats, he's defeated all of his villains, Zod, like everyone in Smallville. They do this in Batman. What is the point of Batman? What is the point of Superman? He's done it all as, like, before he became the actual superhero. So the main villain now maybe will be Harvey Two-Face. He's in it for 2 episodes and goes missing. Well, not 2 episodes, 2 seasons and goes missing. So who's he going to be left with? Like, if anything, he's gonna beat their, like, he's gonna kick their ass even worse now because he's Batman. Like, he defeated them with Jim Gordon as a fucking kid. Like, it's just, like, he beat the shit out of Valeska in the carnival as a kid. What the fuck is he gonna do to him? He's like 10 years younger than him. What's he gonna do to him when he's a full grown ass adult and he's Batman? He's gonna beat the fucking shit out of him. And it just, yeah, that's kind of one thing that bothers me. Same with Smallville, is that they're defeating the villains before they become the superheroes. What's the point in them then? There's no actual point. But that, yeah. As I mentioned, I really like Smallville, but I don't, not Smallville, Gotham, but I don't love it. It has really bad, some bad plot holes, some dumb character arcs, some dumb character decisions. The writing just felt like it became fan service. They gave us something and then, okay, we have to shove this down the throats now because this is what the fans want. And it kind of started off where it was going in its own direction of just being Gotham and Jim. Maybe Bruce is in the background, some foreshadowing. But no, once it gets past the second season, we get a glimpse of, not even past the 4th season, because they bring fucking Valeska back in and kill him off again. And it's just like, once they get past all of that, we brought him back dead. Oh, sorry, they kill him. and then he comes back. Once they bring him back, they've left what they wanted to do. They've now fan serviced everyone, but it is good. Some of the violence is really good in it. Some of the real you'll know, like if you're into the comics or the movies, and yeah, it does work, giving you that little butterfly feeling. But overall, as a standalone, it's good, not great. But please, yes, tell me what you think of Gotham or Smallville. Are they similar? Did he have the same trait, same good part? Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode.